Main Street behind the counter.
Student protests over the Israel-Hamas war have increased at college campuses in the US this week. Hundreds of demonstrators have been arrested at multiple locations.
On American campuses, passions are raw, divisions deep.
The kids are already getting killed.
By Hamas terrorists.
By Hamas terrorists. By Netanyahu and Biden. Jeez.
The majority of the Jewish students that I asked to come out and help me declined out of fear. Fear in the sense that they might get physically attacked, fear that a TA or professor might see them and discriminate them in class. Saying pro-Palestine, saying for free Palestine, I understand that. That is freedom of speech, there's nothing wrong with that. But saying such as intifada, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, that is not a peaceful, that is an act of hate, and that is a call for hatred against the Jewish people, a call for extermination of the Jewish people in the land of Israel. That is not peaceful protesting.
Tents erected, this time at UCLA. 7,000 miles from the war in Gaza, but the tension here feels close. Pro-Palestinian protests are moving fast across this country.
Get back! Get back!
Evidence here of just how quickly they can turn ugly. The police have issued a dispersal order on the USC campus. They've warned students that if they remain here, they will be arrested. A reminder, as these protests grow in size and number, that they have the potential to become ever more volatile. Mayhem in the Middle East, rippling in America's West. A place of education turned into a centre for confrontation. They've been told by the police to leave, but a hardcore remain. And you're prepared to be arrested? Why do you feel so passionately about being here, even though the police are telling you to leave?
Because we know that we're on the right side of this right now, and if we're not going to do it, who is?
On their arms, they scribble the number of a helpline to call from prison. One by one, they're cuffed and carted off. Dozens in total, and many more across this country. Their peers chant in support. Students here say they have two core aims. A demand that their university cuts all financial ties with Israel, and that their country stops sending them weapons. The light may be fading here, but the intensity of feeling certainly isn't. The police working out just how to break up these protests. They conclude it's with more force. An hours-long standoff brought to an end like this. But they know it will likely bubble up again. A campus and a country braced for more unrest.
what is happening right now on college campuses in America and around the world is not happening by accident. It is happening by design. This is a conclusion of a coordinated and well-funded campaign that has been waged against the West and against Israel for over 30 years. So what Israel's enemies, and the enemies of the West really, the people and the entities and the countries that do not like democracy and anything that we hold dear, what they have concluded is that they're not going to be able to take Israel down militarily. And they've shifted the gear and shifted their plan to taking Israel down geopolitically, to basically delegitimize Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state. And they've been doing this for over 30 years in academia and on college campuses. We know about this. We've known about this for a very long time. Their plan was to make Israel toxic, to literally turn Israel toxic, because Israel is on the front line of a worldwide war in the Middle East against radical Islam. And they need to take Israel down in order to move to the West. And that is one of the things that we've been trying to tell the West for a very, very long time. The way they did it is to use age-old anti-Semitic tropes that everybody had kind of heard for thousands of years. Every Jew had heard for thousands of years. So you take out the word Jew and you put the word Zionist, and it's all clear. You can do whatever you want. So what we say about anti-Semitism is that it's not simple racism. It's a shape-shifting conspiracy theory. It has shifted throughout the generations. Every time it changes a little bit. And in the past few generations, it had shifted to anti-Zionism. And this is nothing short of a plan to move forward jihadi ideology in the West. And we all need to be extremely careful, because the Jews are first, and then Israel, and then the rest of the world. So we're standing here saying we need to fight this evil with all our might, because this is literally a war against every value that we love in the West.